With the Middle East being the hotbed of conflict the world over, each state in the region has been devising means to achieve a total hegemony over the others. This has generated a chain of arms race with subsequent use of different elements to both suppress others and maintain or retain military superiority. Treacherous alliances are sometimes forged, only to be broken when one party achieves its clandestine purpose of joining the alliance in the first place. But one thing stands out in the whole conflict of the Middle East: the Arabs and the Persians, Iran, are united in their commitment towards annihilation of the state of Israel. This keeps Israel on the hot seat as it tries to take the lead in both offensive and defensive technological advancements. As the state of Israel continues to bear the brunt, fighting both state actors and state-sponsored non-state actors, like Hamas in the Gaza Strip and Hezbollah in Lebanon. In this video, we will X-ray the most recent Israeli-Iranian conflict to see what the endgame ultimately is. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Subscribing to this channel is totally free. It doesn't cost you money, but rather it encourages us to produce more content. The recent tension between Israel and Iran has featured assassinations on both sides, with each state accusing the other of being the perpetrator of the act. Iran has continued to arm Hamas and Hezbollah with advanced weaponry to deploy in fighting Israel. Israel, on the other hand, has been degrading this actors with every reasonable option available to her disposal. But where does this whole scenario lead? What is the endgame of this conflict? The answer is Iran's nuclear aspirations. Iran has taken steps to ensure that it keeps Israeli military busy by sponsoring terrorist groups like Hamas in the Gaza Strip and Hezbollah in Lebanon. This is a clear strategy to keep Israel fighting enough to keep her eyes away from Iran's nuclear facilities. With time being the only luxury that Iran needs to complete her nuclear program, Iran has deliberately taken steps to delay discussions and possible inspection of the facilities by the US or the International Atomic Energy Agency. Other steps that Iran has taken, and is still taking to advance the program include: 1. The launching of rockets. This is a show of her readiness and capability to strike any state, especially the United States of America, that may want to interfere with her nuclear ambitions. 2. The release of images and videos of Iran's missile city to show the world her rich arsenal of weapons that it can deploy to defend any attack against her while it is pursuing to become a nuclear power. 3. Display of swarms of armed drones that it may deploy in war. 4. The release of drone images of the United States aircraft carriers to deter the US from attacking her, knowing that Iran can get so close to them as they had never expected. 5. The acquisition of the Russian-made advanced air defense systems, like the S-400s, to protect the nuclear facilities against aerial strikes, as had been used by Israel against the Osirak reactor in Iraq and the Al-Qabar reactor in Syria. 6. Arming terror groups against Israel, so that Israel wouldn't have the time to focus on the Iranian nuclear facilities. 7. Building many of these nuclear facilities, so that it will be difficult to strike all facilities at the same time. 8. Building the facilities in underground with heavily fortified underground bunkers. This makes it almost non-vulnerable to conventional aerial bombing. Both Israel and Iran knows this, and so each is fighting to outsmart the other. To Iran, the endgame is to have operational nuclear facilities. To Israel, the endgame is to stop Iran from ever reaching operational stage, preventing Iran from becoming a nuclear power.
I hope this video has impacted your life. Thanks for watching. Please click the subscribe button to encourage us to produce more contents. Like and share this video with your friends and family. For any comment, please use the comments box.